Hello everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to be doing a collective self-care spread. For those of you that are subscribers to the channel, you know that I try to do one of these every Sunday for Self-Care Sunday. In this message, we are going to try and channel an issue that you've been working through. Okay, so let's see what comes out here for the collective, for the self-care spread. Most important message here. This reading is going to be timeless, so whenever you see it is whenever it's going to resonate. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For information on energy cleanse kits, the decks that I use, the extended versions, personal readings is all linked below in the description box. And if you like the vibe or how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. So, getting right into the reading. The issue at hand, we have the Emperor with the Moon. So I definitely feel an energy of something that's hidden around a person in your life of significance. Okay, now the Emperor a lot of times can be a significant male figure. A lot of times this can be a father or a husband. And we're going to clarify in a minute. Now, another way that this can be interpreted, and we're going to clarify this in a minute. Self-deception, self-illusion, elusive self-image. Okay, what do I mean by that? How I'm seeing this is a person who perceives themselves in a certain light, potentially at the top of their game, at the head of their game, but there's always somebody ahead of you. There's always going to be something to learn. And I feel here that's what the world is coming. Everybody's been so focused on money and gains and coming ups. And this past year has kind of sat everybody down to make us more health conscious. Not only physical health, as well as mental health. Okay. Let's clarify this Emperor, the Moon card. Please and thank you for the collective. Emperor with the Moon. This is on the bottom of the deck. This is the underlying energy here for the clarifying cards. This is definitely restructuring of self, okay? A lot of people, careers have ended or shifted. A lot of people have had to take a deeper look into relationships or people that they had in their inner circle. I feel here the energy that's coming through is a person who perceives themselves in a certain light, or has in the past perceived themselves in a certain light, and things are starting to crumble around them, or things have already crumbled around them. And I also feel here that there's a change in perspective. A change in perspective in life, okay? I'm getting a sense that this is a person who is in that dark night of the soul phase. Okay, so this is a person who maybe was at the high end of their career, or at the height of their family, their relationship. And when everything shut down and you were having to take a deeper look into a lot of things in your life, you found that in that particular area, whether it was career or relationship, it really wasn't working. It wasn't aligning with your purpose, your soul's purpose. A lot of times we're doing things in life because we have to, because we have to pay bills, or we have to, we've been in a relationship so long, everybody's going to look at us different if we restructure that part of our life. But I feel like there's been a conflict. There's been some sort of conflict. So whether this was a fight, a blowout, or several fights in a relationship, or this could have been like a conflict within a job situation. So maybe when things shut down, you were forced to find something else. Had to change your perspective in things. What I will say, skimming through the cards quickly, and we'll get to each part individually and clarify. There's a holding on to the past here. Okay, there's a holding on to this past energy, this past, whatever it is that you're walking away from here, you're still looking back at that situation like, what if? What if I did that career still? What if I went back to that position? What if I moved back to that place? What if I went back to that person? And I feel that you're going to be met with the same energy you left. You'll be met with the same energy you left. What to do now, right? We have the King of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands. I feel here, just stay where you're at right now. Stand your ground, okay? Focus on stability. Focus on your stability. Try to focus on moving forward. The next steps moving forward, okay? Always elevating, always moving to the next level. Don't make too big of a shift in your life right now. The King of Pentacles is a card of being grounded, being stable, being secure where you're at. So, let's clarify the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. The King of Pentacles and the King of Swords are both cards of being strategic. Okay, you do need to be very strategic at this time. Everybody does. Everybody does. So whoever is hearing this, whether this is resonating with you or you're just here to hear the story, you still need to be strategic at this time because of the things that are going on in the world, on the world stage. You got to focus on home. You got to focus on your stability. So putting yourself in a stable position for the long term. Okay? Putting yourself in a stable position for the long term. I don't get this as two energies. I feel like this is two approaches to a situation with the same goal in mind. Being strategic, okay? Being grounded, stable, secure, and thinking things through before you make the next decision. weigh out all the pros and cons, making sure that it's in alignment with your long-term goals. What to do later? Here's the thing. Until you work through any past energies, and this is just in general, okay, psychologically, if you don't work through any past traumas, that energy is going to hold you back. No matter what comes your way, there's always going to be something that happens, something that comes up, something that stops you from pursuing or moving forward. So being strategic and focusing on that stability, not only physical stability, your mental stability, your emotional stability, okay? So processing any past hurts, if you're having the opportunity to get closure on those with people, having a conversation. If you're not able to have a conversation, that's okay. There's other ways to get closure as well. Working through those past hurts is going to be important here. Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles, please, for the collective. What you need to hear. Everybody's really going through some things right now. Everybody's going through things right now. A lot of people aren't discussing the things that they're going through. They're just going through them. They're just pushing through. Everybody needs to be strategic right now. Okay? Focus on the main bills being paid. Hopefully everybody has their Christmas shopping done. If not, it's Christmas time. But after that, it's time to get your ducks in a row. It's time to focus on that stability piece. So for instance, minimizing bills, budgeting, having a budget in place. These are all Nine of Pentacles things, okay? Having a budget in place for long-term stability. Making sure that you can save a little bit of money to the side. Invest the money, if you can, in stable things such as minerals. I wouldn't recommend investing into money. Okay, if you're gonna just go stack your money in a savings account, I don't recommend that at this time. I recommend investing in foreign things or companies that have been around for a very long time that are probably going to be around for a lot longer. Okay? Don't trust just anyone. You have to make sure that you're okay for yourself. Not only financially, but also physically, also mentally. King of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Okay? We're all feeling this energy. We're all feeling lack. We're all feeling, even people that have a lot of resources are feeling this year's hit. Trust me. The stock market has adjusted. There's certain financial indicators that you can watch on the world stage that will tell you that everybody is feeling this year. You have to focus on yourself, your own stability. One other thing that I want to mention, if you, let's say, are paying a rent or a mortgage and you're finding that you're going to be better off if you downsize, don't take that as moving backwards. Okay, especially if you're going to be saving money, being able to put money aside and you're not using the space anyway, it's in your best interest So it's one step moving forward. Okay? It is one step moving forward. Communicating is going to be important, so expressing your feelings towards certain people. Maybe if you are renting and you're finding that you're downsizing, communicating that to your landlord early might be important. So then your landlord will have an opportunity to find you a smaller place, something along those lines. I feel here this reading is focused, probably going to be titled something around, I'm really unsure, but I do feel the energy of everybody's feeling this. Everybody's feeling some sort of shift in their life. This is definitely a significant shift, but you are headed in a positive direction, okay? The people that this reading is going to resonate with are heading in a positive direction, okay? And I feel like a lot of people are going to resonate with this because what this reading, the issue at hand is things that have ended, walking away from things that have ended and having to pick yourself back up from that, right? Picking yourself up from turmoil, from chaos. Having to rebuild isn't easy, but sometimes it's better because we can have an understanding, okay, that didn't work. What can we do moving forward so that doesn't happen again? Moving forward, don't be too trusting of people. Okay, right now everybody is going through something in their life, whether it's the restructuring of a relationship or where they live, their job. Again, everybody is feeling restricted. You have to be strategic with how you move forward. I also recommend to, if you're having anything too positive going on, don't express that too much, okay? Right now, keeping everything under wraps is going to be important. Just for the time being, I recommend at least 6 months while you're going through a healing process, okay? Right now, everybody just kind of needs to really be in hermit mode. The restructuring of a lot of things, restructuring of foundations, restructuring of systems, governmental systems even are being restructured, reformed. It's going to get chaotic, okay? It's going to get hectic. The Knight of Swords is always the battle card, guys. This is the knight that's going into battle. He's rushing into battle without thinking things through. You have to be cautious of people that have that mentality, okay? That are in whatever they can get out of the situation, okay? No matter what. No matter who they have to step on to get there, they're gonna make their mark, okay? Moving forward, focus on your stability, okay? That personal development work is going to be important. So some books that I would recommend: Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, and I'll link these below in the description box, guys. There's also some personal development journals that you might want to look into. I have a personal development journal that I have created on Amazon. I'm getting ready to put another one out, so I will have that linked below in the description box as well. personal development in 2021 is going to be important. Working through this ending. So if this was a career that had changed, that had shifted, you still have to mourn that loss. If this is a relationship that had ended, you still have to mourn that loss. Okay? You can't just push through these emotions, suppressing and moving forward. It's not healthy. And it will eventually come up later, so you might as well work through it while it's fresh, so it can be properly addressed. Once you're able to work through this, once you're able to work through the loss, work through the pain, accept the heartache, you're going to find that things are going to start lining up. I know that you guys have heard of the Great Conjunction. We're moving into a new age. We've actually been making this transition for a long time, and they've been making songs about this for ages. So it shouldn't really come as a big surprise that things are shifting, because things have been shifting for a while. However, they are becoming more prominent. You are being able to see it physically more coming to the forefront, which is a beautiful thing. But knowing that when things are shifting, yes, there are people that are being able to be grounded and stable and work through their issues as they need to. Some people aren't. That's why there's a need to be protected. Protect yourself and focus on that positive movement forward. Okay? Let's pull a few more cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. I will do an extended version to the reading. In the extended version, we'll take a look at anything that's hidden moving forward. We'll look into the next steps here, where this is all headed. Outcome if the guidance is followed. And all the different oracle decks that I always pull over there in the extended version. Again, guys, links are all below in the description box if it's something you're interested in. Also, the second link down there is to subscribe to Vimeo. You get access to all of the extended versions for all of the signs. If it's something you're interested in, check it out. So there's a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, something that you're passionate about. This has ended, okay? It's time to move forward from that. It's time to stand your ground, protect yourself, okay, and move forward. Whatever significant ending that has taken place involving this fire sign, protect yourself and move forward. And we do see that throughout the reading. It's time to move forward from the past and protect yourself. Again, focusing on being grounded, meditating, okay, chakra, learning about chakra cleansing, chakra work. It's all going to be beneficial. They have done studies that show there are energy sources where chakra points are in your body. So there is actual science backing that. Spirit of the earth. I love spirituality, but I love even more spirituality backed by science. So Spirit of the earth talks about being grounded. You are strong. A need to connect fully to nature. Detoxify your body, and maybe even understanding your body's physiology a little bit better. So listening to those signs that your body is telling you. You know, when you're feeling stressed, what does that mean? When you're feeling nervous, when you're feeling anxious, what does all of that mean? And you can Google that, but there are books on it as well. It also has to do a little bit with chakras and the energies that are moving through your body. Okay, so the soul journey message that comes with this card: Spirit of the earth represents your physical self and your physical surroundings. It's okay to make plans for the future, but make sure that you are also embracing and appreciating the present. You're deeply and profoundly loved and supported at all times, no matter what's occurring in your life. Trust that all your needs are being met. Take time to create space in your home where you feel absolutely at peace. And in doing so, you create a template for peace in all areas of your life. Getting grounded is going to be important, especially the upcoming weeks as these shifts are taking place, the planetary alignments and such. But moving into 2021, it's also going to be just as important to be grounded, to feel stable, okay, and to be aware of what your body is telling you when you're feeling a certain way, okay, and listening to that, you know, body conscious, health conscious. So, pull a power thought card. The past is over. This is a new day, one that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, collective, that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.